YouTube? My name is DevX64 and welcome back to My Hero Ultra Rumble. Good. We're doing something a little different today. We're not going to be playing any characters, although I'm sure you see Deco on the screen here. We won't be playing them. Sorry, buddy. But instead, we're going to be going through every single character in the game, aside from a few others who will be listed on screen shortly. And we're going to be going through what I would personally change about their movesets. And that's kind of really it. A few prerequisites, though. I'm not looking into frame data or like any sort of like competitive technical use, so I'm not going to be like, buff this character, nerf this one. No. This is just like their moves as moves and like what creative uses I would give them, I guess. You'll see what I'm talking about after the first few characters, of course. The way I'm going to cut the video is going to be by character. So all the Dekus will be one part. There'll also be chapters, as of course. Like, I'm going to try to do chapters for the first time. So feel free to go to whatever character you want. Of course, if they're not going to be mentioned, I apologize.
So cool.
But, yeah, without further ado, let's get started. I'm not cutting right here, though, because there are some things that we have to do first. I have a miscellaneous tab. I have a whole Google presentation made so I can keep track of all this stuff. First up, you see anything about this, this menu?
Off the mark.
A certain person? It's Yaoyorozu. It's Yaoyorozu. Why is this hairstyle not in the game? Better question.
Yeah,
Why?
That sounds good.
I gotta go all the way here now. I gotta point this out, man. I can't let this slide. Why? Why is this in the game? Okay, I'm still not done. There's one more place I need to go to before I cut to the actual meat and potatoes of this. If we go here, Viking, brothers, there are, hold on, let me get past all these first. Hold on, wait, is this? Yeah, okay. There are so many, like, boom, there's some outfits right there. Hold on, I can, boom, battle damage Kirishima, let's go. Yeah, that, sure, if you want, I guess. There's that. Why are you putting in outfits into the game that are like wholly original or whatever, and you have these? There are so many of them. Give us maid outfits, God bless! Okay, I'm done. Yeah, that's it. Just add these outfits into the game. There's so many of them. And okay, let's get started for real. Alright, here we are. We're at this map. We're in the USJ if you can't tell. I picked a random corner. But if we go over here, then you'll see USJ. So that's that. But we're with Aizawa currently. And the reason for that is very simple. I'm just gonna loop this in. It's the only other miscellaneous thing I have. But if you grab an opponent, and you hit him to the ground, it doesn't really do anything. Well, it does in Aizawa's case, but not all the time. I would like it to be if you grab an opponent and shove them into the dirt. It always did a ground pounce. So kind of like when you do like, it does that kind of effect or something, but like pops them up. So I guess a better example would have been Rapid Deku, but I'm not going to go through all that process. Anyway, that's how you do it. Go here, this, and go back. Alright, Deku. Yes, please. Thank you. Okay, so, the boy, Deku himself, not really much that I would change about him. Just like, mainly, the fact that his special action is not the same as All Might's, even though they have the exact same power level. And power, I guess. Same thing. But yeah, Deku does not have a jump. Especially full bullet Deku, who, if we look, literally has moves that would benefit so much from this. Holy, this, like, well, no, because I guess that would go down. But still, just having another way to go up in the air so you can hit somebody with a beta would be insane. That's kind of it. Let me make sure I have everything right here. But yeah, also, if we go back to regular Deku. Yes, please. Thank you. If we go back to this Deku, if we aim and crouch and we shoot our girlfriend, we have a beam. We have a full-on, like, actual beam. And Full Bullet doesn't have that. So I'd like to see Full Bullet have that. And that's kind of it for these two. As for Rapid Deku, my god, I'm struggling with these names today. Please. So, this guy, I originally was going to talk about, like, Fajin and everything. And, personally, I think they're fine. Mainly, I guess you could give this guy a crouch beam, too. I don't know how you do it, considering his alpha is that. But, I mean, I guess you could have him, like, do both hands and then do, like, just 2 shots if you crouch. But, I don't know. Anyways, mainly, let's go. So, of course, when you use your held beta in this position, you get this, right? I want that, but, like, horizontally. Like, you just charge up a bunch and you just go slamming into, like, the wall. Or just, like, horizontally anywhere. That just does insane damage. And also, there's going to be a lot of characters in this video, I should mention now, that, like, have the ability to fly or, like, wall run naturally. And there's going to be, like, some that I'm like, they should be able to do this. I think, and a lot of people are going to hate me for this, you could make the argument that this dude right here could fly. Just a little bit. Okay, I'm moving on before people start yelling at me. It is Bakugo time. And at first, I thought it was fine. The only thing I was really wanting to do was, like, make it to where instead of, like, having bursts, he had, like, just regular flight, kind of like Hawks, but he could still control it in all directions. And I thought about it some more. There's still nothing I really want to change with this guy, man. The only thing I can think of is, like, an aesthetic change where, like, when he throws Beta or Gamma, he gets, like, a smoke screen effect that he can go into. But it's, like, black smoke rather than Rapid Deku's purple. Other than that, though, I mean, both this and Tech Bakugo are actually just really fine, in my opinion. The only thing is, like, this Bakugo is just, like, better. So a lot of people are just going to play this one more. Well, I guess the only thing you could do for Tech is make it to where Beta and Gamma are switched, so it just feels different. But by now, people are just good with Tech Bakugo, so they're, like, never going to do that. As far as Rapid goes, Rapid's fine, man. It's just, like, with Tech being the new one, this one just gets outclassed, I think. Or not outclassed, but just, like, overlooked a lot. This one has potential to be the best Bakugo in the game. The only thing is, like, man, with the way the other two have just been fighting for first place, this one just kind of got caught in the crossfire, then shot before it ever even had a chance. But other than that, like, this one's really good, too. I like Alpha, I like Beta, I like Gamma. It's all really good. I just got that down, that was nice. Anyways, next character, let's go. Alright, Ochako. Ochako. Okay, with her, it was really kind of a few simple things. Mainly, Alpha, like, it always does that. I'd like it to make it to where either it pulls you to them, well, it does pull you to them. If you're, like, in the air, I think, and you do like that, yeah, it pulls you. But I'd like an option to, like, pull them towards you. Like, maybe if you're on the ground, then if you're in the air. Like, in the air, you go to them. If you're on the ground, they come to you. But I'd like both options to be available. On that, this version of Ochako is pretty fine. I would say for both versions of Ochako, though, I'd like for her to be able to gain wall run, but only when she's in the float stance. State. Special action form. I don't know, I just think it would really fit. And then other than that, there's one more thing that it's not what I wanted to do. Let me go to yellow real quick. Why are you loading? What are you loading up? What is taking so long? Thank you. lot. Okay. With this one, if you hold gamma, you get this little island. Where did you go? Where did you go up there? Okay. I'd like it if the island was like themed around whichever stage you were at. That's about it. And then I guess you could give her like a different melee, but like clearly aesthetically though, like not mechanically. I think it's fine mechanically. There. That's revenge for what you did to me whenever you hit me with a crouch beam. You jerk. Okay, next character. Let's go. All right, we got Ida. We got the Speedy Boy. We got Sonic the Hedgehog, but as a human, and in My Hero Academia specifically. Aesthetically, I mean, I guess you could give him after images on his everything, because that would look cool. Other than that, not much. The only really thing I have written down is like whenever you use gamma, it'd be cool if you could like tap gamma again. You can, and you get this little dodge. But I'd like it to be somewhere where you could like maybe hold it or something and get like a small boost for the cost of, you know, your percent. Kind of like you could do with like Hawk's special action, being able to fly. Maybe that would just make them even faster, which would be insane. On top of just being able to do the jump. And then maybe if you really wanted to, another thing that I should have written down, but didn't for some reason. Maybe if you're in the air somehow, you can do like an aerial roll. Like you can, on the ground, every character, double tap jump, do a little roll. I think there'll be certain characters that should be able to do that in the air. I feel like Ida would be one of those characters. There are definitely other characters that I'll get to later that will be more capable, I guess. But yeah, it's kind of it for Ida. Alright, good old Todoroki. I know his name's Todoroki. Come on, guys. But firstly, we gotta talk about this, right? It should climb up the wall. I've said this for so long. You can even look back at the original video I made, which, yes, this is a remake of that. Come on. I mentioned this exact thing. This should climb up the wall. It is insane to me how that has not happened. There's also special action, which everyone in the community relegates to being garbage, which I think is true, but we definitely could fix it with the help of Tech Todoroki over here. So, this guy has his gamma, of course, which does like that. I feel like you could make it to where you hit it with the alpha. Or not the alpha, the special action. And then, you know, get some, like, boost. Like, these pillars could totally get boosts from the special action. That's what I've written. And then, another thing, both of their betas, it'd be cool if it, like, froze them for a second. Like, it always launched them before you could, like, follow up, but it'd be cool to have the freeze effect on them. Right now, it's kind of does the hard knockdown. But either way, it's good. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. Anyways, next character. That's all I got for Todoroki. Alright, good old Frog Girl Sue. Immediately remove the Memnetta costume. That's like instantaneable. But for real, number one, give her wall run naturally. Like, you're telling me she's the only character. Wait, I can't climb on this? That sucks. Now I gotta go over here to climb up. Okay, look. So she can climb, right? And she's like the only character in the game where if you turn around, boom, she can just hang on the wall upside down. She has mastery of this wall climbing stuff, man. She knows what she's doing. You're telling me she doesn't have the competence to run on a wall? Sorry, I shouldn't be ranting about it. But still, I've always said that. I forgot I had bunny hop on you. My God. Nextly, so our special action allows you to revive an opponent instantaneously. I'd love it if it was like Kendo's, where it could like pick it up and throw other characters. Like, say you have like a Star Stripe on your team who's like down or something. So you use one of your charges to like revive, and then you use another charge to like throw them all the way over there or something. Then they land a bunch of degenerate moves and win you the game. Other than that, I also think it's crazy that the Frog character doesn't have a super jump. Like, I know she has the best jump in the game, arguably, under normal circumstances. Just regular jumping is pretty good. Like, you know, she doesn't have a jumping special action? That's crazy. I like instant revive, but I feel like there's ways you could do it. Like, hold triangle when you're not doing anything else, you get the super jump. Hold triangle near a downed opponent, or near a downed teammate, you get the revive. Hold tap triangle next to a live teammate, and you get the throw option. I feel like there's definitely ways to do it. Why are you crouching? And that's it for Sue. That's all I got. Okay, so for Kirishima here, I actually think his moveset is pretty much like perfect. In all honesty, there's nothing I'd really go out of my way to change except for two things. One, give him a Tetsu skin. Oh my god. How does he not have a Tetsu skin in this game? Like you could make a, now I'm thinking about it, like a quirk skill set, and then just put Tetsu on that. But, no, the other thing is just make, whenever he has, like, multiple gammas, make him be able to hit that multiple times. Like, that'd just be cool. Mount Lady can do it. Like, let him be able to. And then, other than that, that's really all I got. Use electrification on this guy. I will say that immediately. That's just a tip for Kirishima players. I don't have Tech Kaminari, so I can't do it. But, oh my god. Put it on him! Alright, Yairozu time. We're starting on the hill for a reason. Let's demonstrate something here. So, when you use her beta in the air, what happens is she just kind of falls. It'd be cool if you, like, were able to press the button again, and she, like, transformed it into some sort of, like, spiked shield that she could, like, throw downwards. It kind of, like, still provide you that cover, maybe at a slanted angle because you threw it diagonally or something. So you're in the air, you see an opponent, so you just kind of, like, throw it, and then she, like, jumps off of it, so then you can do, like that. So, actually, how does cannon work in the air? You just, like, position it. Oh. Okay, yeah, so you can totally just do something like that, then. Just, like, have beta in the air, throw the shield and jump off of it, then position, like, cannon fire at somebody else. Hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully I'm explaining this good. I really like this idea. I've had this since the first one, and this move actually kind of inspired that video, so I guess that's kind of the reason this video is being made. Kind of. Another thing, Ochako, in her Zero Satellite quirk skill set, can, like, either swing something at you, like she can, like, hit something towards you, or she can just hit you with, like, her debris that she just pulled out. So instead of hitting something towards you, she's hitting you. You're the projectile now, for Alpha. I think Yairozu should do something like that. So, like, normally, for Alpha, she summons whatever that is, a fly swatter thing, and then throws projectiles at you. It'd be cool if you could just, like, hit them with the fly swatter, which you could do, but I'd like it if she, like, dashed forward to, like, Zero Satellite Ochako. And that is everything for Yairozu. I need a Plus Ultra outfit for this character, dude. It's insane. I really wish I had one. Okay, firstly, special action. She can pick you up. I'd like it if it could instant revive. Like, Deku, Ida, and, All for One. Not All for One. All Might. They can, like, just pick you up and lay you down. And even, like, Sue can just, like, revive you with her tongue somehow. I feel like this character should be able to, like, do that. To an extent. And then secondly, this? I don't know if you can get more than one. I should have looked at that before I made this an option. But it'd be cool if you could, like, just spam them. So, like, because every time you clap, you're, like, clapping more than once. You never just, like, clap once. I don't know. So it'd be cool if, like, she had, like, some sort of playful little banter, and whenever she, like, spammed the clap, it was like, yeah, hooray, or something like that. Just to add to her character. It'd be, like, a cool little thing. And then 4, gotta get to it, Strike Kendo. Now, this is one where it's like, Strike Kendo was the best character in the game for a while. There, finally. My god, it took forever. There's only a few things. One, she has 2 hands. Let her use them. Like, literally, she could start doing this with both hands and, like, increase the fire rate of this. I think that'd be cool. I think you could add the Taco Bell noise whenever she lands a beta, because that's cool. And that's about it, I think. Let me check. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got for Kendo. So, yeah. Kendo time, everybody. Okay, so Ibarra is a special case, because I don't want Wall Runner on her, like, at all. She doesn't need Wall Runner. But I do think her animation does need to be changed to where she's using her hair to, like, climb, kind of like Doc Ock does in the Spider-Man stuff. I think that'd be sick. I think if you aimed... I actually thought of this while I was working on this specific video. If you aim her alpha down, then it, like, shoots up out of the ground to hit somebody. Like, a fixed distance, it just shoots up and, like, grabs somebody and, like, slams them to the ground or something. Based off of her fight with Kaminari in the early episodes of My Hero Academia. Because I thought of that. It's also a scene in the gallery, too. Did I mention that? Also, all of you are like dead. Ooh, you're the closest to being healthy. Come here. So, when you use Gamma...
Capture you.
Thank God. This heals you. Which, now realizing I was at full health, so I didn't really show it. But it does heal you. I think it should heal you more if your opponent is doing any sort of healing. Like, Hyper Regen, Revenge Support, Berry Nezure, just drinking a health drink if they're in the middle of the animation. It should heal you more. Because they're literally healing themselves. They're in the process of healing. It should heal you more. You siphon their healing. Make her a vampire. I'm gonna make these next two quick because I barely had anything to say about them. But Tamaki, special action, rise you up bird wings. I feel like he should be able to like hover with that alongside a special little dive attack. I think that'd be sick. Like he's already doing the bird thing. He should have like a follow-up that has like talons or something. That'd be sick. And then aimed alpha has you like pull the opponent. And then beta has you like that. I think it'd be cool if you combined them, you actually ended up throwing them like really far. That I guess you could aim up or down, but it wouldn't be like able to like just immediately slam into the ground, hit him with a gamma or something. And then next up is Nezure. Now for Nezure, I only really have like one thing to say. And that's just give her more team-ups. You know, I'm not even gonna switch to her. I'll switch to the next guy in advance though. And that's All Might. But yeah, for Nezure, just give her more team-ups like she has with Mirio and... I forgot his name even though I was just talking about him. Tamaki, there you go. Some examples, just Ochako and Tsuyu, because they're all a trio at times. They even have the whole Superstar Idol thing going. Anyways, let's get into All Might now. Okay, I also didn't realize that All Might was pretty short. I only have Rapid listed. Mainly, one, give him back his other beta, man. They took away a beta from him whenever they nerfed him, which caused me to stop playing him, and then I picked him back up again and realized he was still fine. But I want his fourth beta back, dude. And then otherwise, just an aesthetic change. Whenever you use Gamma, you do it still, but you can turn. I'd like if All Might's animation just made him spin in place like an actual pile driver. I think that'd be sick. And that is it. Alright, Armored Almighty. Almighty. Alrighty, okay. There's two things. One, the drones. Drones, you summon them, and they just kind of stick around. You can either shoot them off, or just shoot them whenever you're getting damaged. I want to see these things do more, man. Because I feel like they have such potential. Like, you could do recon, you could, like... They could heal you if you have the healing items, like, automatically. They could do a smoke cloud. They could grab items for you. Like, dude, I'd love to see that. And then just, like... Okay, spoilers for MHA up ahead, guys. But whenever... Like, right before Bakugo finished off All for One, All Might actually gave Bakugo, like, a part of the suit to use as, like, a sling for, like, his just shattered arm time. You should do that in the game. You should be able to provide some sort of defense. It'd be like Berry Nezure's, what I think is called stamina? Though I may be wrong about what it's called. Like stamina, endurance, something like that. But the little yellow numbers that you get. So whenever you get healed by Nezure. But it'd be like that, but of course it would be different. It'd just be like defense. Or he could just give you a defense boost as well, too. Or something like that. But that gives you some sort of buff. Defensively. Or health elite. Something like that. It's Armored All Might. Alright, so for these last couple of guys, I barely have anything written down. I really only mainly focused on the beginning part of this cast. And then talked about most of the skill sets as I went along. So I didn't really have too much to talk about for these final guys, because I mainly played these guys up here. But I did come up with some things for everyone. So I'm just going to go through and list them without really going in and, you know, selecting every character, playing as them, and doing all that. So, speed round. This guy, give him a Hidden Lotus style friggin' suplex move, because I think that'd be cool. Buff this Buff Tech Mike. Give some Mentos Wall Runner naturally. Give Strike Hawks a way to do perception on his own, because for some reason this guy can and this guy can't. I don't know why. Strike Hawks needs it. Who else did I say I wanted to talk about? I gotta look. I look because I already forgot. Oh, Star. Okay, so Star needs a way to just like power up her gamma that costs like her extra charge. So she has 2 gammas that she can use at any time. Just whenever she uses one, she should be able to power it up further at the cost of the other one, is what I'm saying. And what the animation would look like, just the avatar pushing down on the spear harder, I guess. I don't know. You'd be able to know what's powered. Shigaraki, make it to where he can grab you from like anywhere, dude. Like, just make it to where it's like a dash, kind of like Catastrophes. And then just make it to where you can place like Beta on a ceiling or something, rather than just like him slamming it down on the floor. If you like looking up at a ceiling, he just like reaches up and then touches the ceiling, and then that gets the Beta. It's like if you're on a room with multiple floors, you do the ceiling, and then the people right above you are getting hit by a Beta, essentially. Who's next? I have this all here, but I still got it. Oh, only 3 more. That's nice. Okay. Dobby makes it to where, or it should be, where whenever you throw an alpha through like your little ring of fire, it actually gets a speed boost and a bit of power. That sounds so lame. Compress. Compress should literally, I kid you not, have some sort of special action that just gives him like 3 extra item slots. His whole thing is literally having concealed items, and he can't have more. Oh my god. It's crazy, man. Nagant. I couldn't think of anything for Nagant, man. If y'all have ideas for the characters I didn't talk about in this video, let me know. But Nagant specifically, I just said thermal vision as like a joke. But I'm like, I'm sure she could get some sort of hero tool that would allow for that. I'm sure she does, man. Dude, if we ever get like a Nagant side series, that'd be so cool. I don't even know why. And then finally, overall, just make it to where he can run on walls naturally. Like, his whole thing is the rocks. Just do something. I'm sure there's more I could think about for the characters I didn't talk about. Like, I know I didn't really talk about, like, Tokuyami, Kaminari. What starts with Kurogiri, I didn't talk about. But, yeah. That's all I got for these characters, man. Thank you all so much for watching this. I hope that has inspired somebody to not make a mod, but, I guess just come up with better ideas and be more creative than I. But that's all I gotta say, so thank you all so much for watching. If you liked it, make sure to click the like button, subscribe, keep it dev, all that good stuff. Happy birthday, Merry Christmas, congrats on getting laid. Click the video you're currently seeing to watch the latest work that is not this video. And then, yeah, with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here because I'm fearing this is going to be a long video. But, yeah, thank you all so much for watching. See you in the next one. Peace.